everybody, I got a message on my Instagram account asking me to make a video about chakras, and I'm going to read the question and then I'm going to share some advice here on how anybody can resolve this issue. Again, life is every single day. Every single day we're going to have new things that we're going to run into, stuff to work on. So even if you're to release this type of chakra issue, you're going to find yet another one beneath the surface, because we're infinite. We're not just one little block in there. It's a bajillion blocks connected to a bajillion lifetimes and a bajillion universes, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Past and present and future. So one little chakra thing is you're gonna find another little chakra thing, okay? It's just the way that it goes. Okay. I was wondering if you'd ever be open to making a video about chakras, how to connect them specifically. I have a blockage in my belly, from my root chakra to my heart, and I can feel it. However, I cannot figure out how to unblock it so that they flow. So, just give me a moment here. There's so many different ways that I can approach answering the question and then giving you guys some ideas on how to bring balance to this in your own life. So I'm just going to get grounded here and tune in. All right, so if you can feel a chakra issue, for me, I feel it in different ways. I feel it like a rubber band. So let's say throat and heart, there's like a little bit of a tug going on there, a tug. So it's tight between my throat and my heart. Well, why is that tight? How do I release this? So I feel this issue in my belly, and then it's something between my heart and my root chakra. So there's something tight in there, okay? And so you're able to feel that there's an energetic imbalance. How do you remove it? Do you remove it by taking an energy hand? Let's say visualizing. I feel the tightness, so I'm just going to experience myself, using my energy hand, placing it into that tight area, and just sending love into it. That's one approach. Another approach is the idea that I can experience it like a baseball, or I can experience it as a something, an object of some kind. So I can take my energy hand, and then I can place it into that location and then just remove it with my energy hand. These are basic techniques that anybody can do. How do you work with your energy hand? You just close your eyes. You feel out where the location of that frequency, that feeling, that tightness, that sensitivity is. And then you feel it, right? Whether you have a visual of it or not, you feel it. And you don't take your human hand. You just take your pretend hand, which is your energy hand, and then you just place it on that location. And then you just feel love inside your heart. And that love moves through your energy hand and into that location to bring balance to it. That's one way you could do it. Not saying that that's always going to work, because sometimes these jams, we have to get to know ourselves in order to actually release it. So how do you get to know yourself? Same technique. You feel out where that sensitivity is. I can tell there's something jamming up my third eye, okay? I can tell there's something jamming up my sacral chakra. But it feels like there's a jam between, my root and my heart. And there's a feeling in my belly about this. All right, so we're pinpointing locations where there's an energy thing going on there. So you have to go into a silence, an inner silence, a relaxation, kind of like I'm doing here in order to relay the message. So I just get comfortable. Inhale, exhale. That's just my style, just to relax. And then I feel that feeling. Really feel this in my belly, really feel this in my heart and my root. I'm feeling this. Now I'm going to take that feeling and I'm going to get to know it as though it's a person. So you would take what is the feeling that you're getting, root to heart, belly, you would take that energy and then you would allow yourself to make it into an invisible person that you can talk to. But you're going to feel a heart connection with this invisible person, because the jam is all about yourself. It's all about loving yourself. So this invisible person is just another reflection of you. A reflection of you that needs love and support and has a voice that needs to be heard, okay? You sit with this for a minute. And then you have a conversation. But you got to feel it inside your heart. This is not a mind thing. This is a feelings thing. This is a soul thing. This is a heart thing. And so you just project a communication of energy, which is a feeling. And in that feeling, you say, what can I do to help you? And then wait. If you don't hear anything back, believe me, you've heard a very long conversation that probably lasted for days, even if you're only connected for a few seconds. There's a big difference between the energy realm and the human world and time, and what we actually translate from those interactions. Trust that you know already inside yourself what this is about. And see if you can feel what it's about. See if you could sense anything about this figure, this invisible person. Is it a child? Is it an adult? Is it a grandparent? Is it male? Is it female? Feel this stuff out. It's not about what it looks like. It's about what it feels like to you. Feel a closeness. Feel a relationship. Feel a loving bond between it. You're having a communication here with energy. And if you don't know anything that's going on in this communication, just give that invisible body a hug and say, you know what, I don't understand what you're saying to me, but I do know what love is. And I'm not going to worry about how quickly we can resolve this imbalance. I just know that we have to start with love. And so you just give that part of yourself a hug and stay with it for a little bit and ask it to show you something in your own life, something that you can work on, and say that I'm at peace with this feeling. This feeling is here for all the right reasons. And I'm telling you, when you start to have an interaction like this, you're taking it a step deeper and then a step deeper. And you're working with your energetic senses, your psychic senses. You're working with love. You're getting to know your inner self. You're choosing to listen to your inner self, even if you don't hear anything. I'm telling you, it's going to loosen this up. It's going to loosen it up because you're making a conscious effort and you're choosing to care. So you could say, well, I've been making a conscious effort, but there's other approaches that go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper beneath the surface of the mind. Because the mind says, I want my life to be a certain way, but deep down inside, there's something else that is speaking there. And oftentimes we don't know what it is. The only way to hear the communications that are beneath the surface of our mind is to go into a state of silence and choose to interact with the energy that we are picking up on as though it's a real person, as though it has feelings, because it does, because it's a reflection of yourself. And you can start to learn so many things the more that you do this. All right, that's my advice. That should definitely help you out. Thank you very much for asking me this question. I know it's going to reach a lot of people and it's going to make a difference in a lot of people's lives. All right, thank you. And sorry, my mind's a little kooky because I was kind of in an altered state of mind when I'm sharing that information. Okay, that's all I'm going to say for this video. Thank you all for watching, for sharing your comments. I hope you all have a beautiful day.